Hello. This is the energy report for July 11th, 2023. And so the sun is in gate 53, the gate of the starting, or the gate of beginning, or the gate of development, depending on really which modality you are looking at. And so this energy is coming from the root going up into the sacral. And so it's really learning when to start stuff, learning how it's okay to start things and to be in the area of the unknown, and how can we also be okay with sometimes not completing everything that we have started. And so really leaning into that, seeing sometimes how things take their own course, and seeing how we can let go of that control and being able to start it, and seeing what opportunities happen from that catalyst, and seeing what the universe presents ourselves to it. And so the fourth line is that opportunist line, right? Really bringing our individual things into the collective. And so leaning into the fact of being okay with starting something new and holding on to your uniqueness as you're doing it, right? When we're in that fear of the unknown, sometimes we want to always lean onto the external or to somebody else who's gone through it, or to lean into other experiences. But how can we maintain our individuality as we are going through this, like this void, or this area of unknown, or this exploration? And how can we look at this curiosity and look at it with excitement, so that we keep the vibration high and attract things with that same vibration? And so when you're in this state of the unknown, how can you bring in wonder, excitement, higher vibrations, rather than fear and worry? And we get gate 11, the conceptualist. And so coming from the third eye, really going down into the throat. And so learning how to kind of shift and to maintain our individuality, even when we are in this confused state, or in this different beginnings. But how can we conceptualize? How can we shift sometimes that fear, that worry, and bring it into wonder, and bring it into exploration and curiosity, and ask questions, and be inquisitive, and be more playful with it, as opposed to being so serious and maybe even worrisome about it. Let's grab a little guidance from the yoga deck as we look at this gate of the starting. And this energy is really leaning into our foundation, going from that timing center too. And so sometimes it is about being okay with the timing of things, and it might not be the timing that we want it to be. And so sometimes even that conceptualization, how can we kind of shift and be like, okay, maybe we're not complete, or we're not where we wanted to be at, but we're here because of why, right? Why? Can we look around? Can we see a reason on why maybe we need to learn something else, or we need to dive a little bit deeper, or there's somebody maybe we need to meet that's going to help us be that link to the next step, the next level. So we can look at our sattva. Our sattva. This is our purity. Sattva. We have it upright, and so we're leaning into it. But look at that white, that light, and leaning up, looking up, kind of holding up this veil as we are looking up towards the light. 37. You have let go of the things that were holding you back, and you are reaching for deeper levels of clarity. Maybe you've cleaned up your diet, your home, your self-care products, relationships, thought patterns, goals, or life outlook, and you're now experiencing the joys that come with the purity, sattva. This space you have created is allowing greater gifts that are more aligned with your truth to present themselves. Continue on this path towards clarity by shedding all that is no longer serving you. When your body becomes pure, your thoughts and your life will reflect that. Bring sattva, purity, into all that you do, and your path will continue to become more clear. And, you know, we do need to work with conceptualization. I feel like as we are leaving things and letting go of things and shifting, because there is a grieving process that comes from that. Sometimes it's not so easy to let go of the things that we've been holding on to for so long, or these thought patterns, these habits, our diets, right? And so how can we shift the way that we think about it, so that we can open up that space, so that we can let it go? How can we think it and have gratitude for what it did for us while we were holding on to it, but now realizing that it isn't serving us anymore? And I feel like it's that shift, that conceptualization, that understanding of why we are releasing it, and thanking it, and appreciating and accepting that we needed it for the time that we had it, but now we no longer need it anymore. And so when we can accept and realize, and I feel like face that truly, and even speak into that and say that, then it makes it that much easier to let it go. And so leaning into both this energy, and which is perfect, because as we cleanse out, this is what we are starting, right? Starting something new. It will bring in new opportunities as we let go of things in the past. And so keep releasing, letting go things, so that you have more room, more space for something new to come in. And sending you all so much love.